What is up? Hello everyone. So, okay, mic go a little this side. Okay. Hmm. Hey Blender Forever, welcome back. Welcome back to you too. And we have Alberto. Hey Alberto. Ravi Chandran, Adil, hi. Hi ABS. Arto. Awesome. So yeah, streamathon week, right? So stream every day. So I had some work, and so that for context, I'll give you some context before we start. It's not directly related to Frappe. We are going to use a Frappe site to solve this as well, but it's something else. And Sunday, so if you might have seen this post on LinkedIn, right? I was taking a batch of students or CBSE, which is like India's board, right? Central Board of Secondary Education, and they have this subject called computer science, right? And okay, low sound level. How about now? Now, is it better? Any better? Teet, 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 teet. Okay, weird. Uh, Looks okay to me. Am I speaking in a low voice? Okay, sound was good. Okay, awesome. I'll keep it at this level. Ah, so yeah, as I was saying, like uh, on Saturdays and Sunday, I used to do this. So 2 hours, right? They used to come, and this was the board. If you zoom into the picture, you will be able to see some contents that they have written. And then, yeah, the exam went very well, and figured out that there are very less resources for the same. Their book had a lot of errors. I told them to stop reading the book and read just the notes and the problems that I shared, or search for the internet for good problems and solutions. And the exam went well, but this year also there is a batch of students who wants to come and study, right? They're juniors. So since they have done like lot of word of mouth, so I thought let's do it in a scalable way, like um, record everything, right? Even if I teach, I will record everything and put it on YouTube, as well as I'm started writing a book. So I think the folder should be open somewhere, but I have started it, so that is there now. The setup is there, but I need a website, right, for this. And I also solved their paper of this year today morning. Like this is their paper. It had like 35 questions that I solved, and I will put them up in the website. So basically creating a website with all the resources. I bought a domain early morning today, so that is what I'm going to work on. It will be a Frappe site using Frappe as CMS, and website probably Builder later. I don't know. Tomorrow is Builder, by the way. Come 11 a.m. It is a scheduled stream. Okay, I think that sets context for it. But yeah, wow, this post is did well. Cool. Okay. So what I will do is, let's first create a new Frappe site, new dashboard, change team to my team. So let's first clean up this. Uh, I don't need most of the sites, so let me just drop them. Drop site I caps dot. So these sites I create when I do training, and I'm showing that okay, this is how you deploy your stuff to Frappe Cloud. So this is from the Dubai training. So let's drop this as well. Where is actions? Actions drop frappe dubai dot frappe dot cloud. Hazelnode is fine. Standby, I don't know why is it here. Probably some bug somewhere, but let's copy actions, drop site, force drop. Cool. Zenith Craft, I will let it be. Learn conference.frappe.cloud. I think I have some demo data there, so I will let it be. Platform is the main thing. So let's start by creating a new site. I will let it be in a public bench, or no, maybe let's add it to the build with Hussein bench. That works. So Hazelnode is also here. That is fine. So I'll create a new site here. What apps do I need? Do I need anything, if at all? Builder. Oh, so first I have to add it to bench. So in bench these apps are there. So probably not. So let's do Mumbai, Rapid Team, subdomain. So I have a peculiar domain name that I had to purchase. I will use the same cswalebhaiya.com. So that's what they used to call me. They call me still in the group. But yeah, let's do cswalebhaiya.frappe.cloud. Nice. Yeah, like I kind of feel good when I do this, right? This is like, I didn't charge any fees, but it gives me so much satisfaction. They were very happy. They brought, like, recently Domino's opened a outlet here and they ordered Domino's and I gave them a party. Come on, okay. The exams went very well. Hi Shehzad, how are you? But yeah, let this site, okay, site's created, and let's log in. And oh, the new banner, I like the design. Let's do the setup. Hussain Nagaria build. Okay, let's do build with Hussain. I don't know what the password is. Let it be. So now, since we have the Frappe site, let's add the custom domain. So it will be cswalebhaiya.com. So I will have to go to my domain name provider and sign in. Where are you from, Shehzad? Yeah, here is it. So it says add a CNAME record from this to this. Okay. So DNS. So I'll get rid of this records that Namecheap has by default added, and I will add a CNAME record at this. Cool. So now this will take some time to propagate, but yeah. So right now it will fail, but Yeah, till then we can keep working and then we can come back and add. Okay, so what's the plan? So the plan is, so I have this whole lot of content here, right? So I need a simple landing page first, and then I will start adding this content there. Okay, I forgot to silence my phone. Okay, website. And for now I will do web page. Maybe we'll shift to builder later. For now I just want to get it quickly up and running. So home route will be index, page builder or HTML. Page builder, that is fine. Let's just add a hero section first. Hero with right image. I don't know, I don't have an image, but hero. CS for CBS. Computer science. So I want to get some basic SEO to work out of the box. So I'll choose some title and subtitle that makes sense. CS resources for CBSE. Free materials for class 11th and so why am I doing this? One more reason is because when I was doing the same thing, there weren't any resources. There was one solid thing that doesn't exist right now, is that earlier it was C++. So it was C++ for years. So there was this past 10 years solved papers, right? That was gold mine. But now recently they switched to Python and there is no previous year reference or question bank as such that students can follow. So I want this to act as that thing. And this will also, we'll try to make it interactive, interesting later, but yeah, free materials for NCRT curriculum. I knew the spelling is wrong, but technology. Action label, I don't want, let's do centered. Submit, save, see on website. Okay. What if I do just slash? Come on. Okay. Website settings. Home page is index. Now if someone goes to this site, okay, they will come to this home page. This is nice. Good start. Then what do I need? So I need a list of links which they can click and they can view the details of that particular resource. So maybe a doc type I'll create and then render that here. Something will do, but okay. Yep, DNS works now. Let's add the domain. So Frappe Cloud will do the rest of this stuff. Okay, so now I want links, right? So one more thing, I have to figure out what will be the format that I will upload these resources in, because out of the box in Frappe I don't have like I can do markdown, that is possible. So if I create yeah, so now let's see if our domain started working. cswalai.com. Yep, works. MDX, I don't think I need MDX because it won't be interactive. Markdown should work fine, but out of the box Frappe doesn't have this syntax highlighting of code blocks. I can copy it or have some JavaScript library do that after loading, so that works. So switch to desk, web page list. So what we can do is we can have a dynamic web page, so dynamic route, right? So slash resources, or what do we call it, previous year, no, resources slash resources slash the name of the resource, right? We'll create a doc type that will basically be this dynamic part. Title, now the issue is okay, resources, because I want the title to be dynamic as well, so some JavaScript will be required. So this time I will do markdown, right? So let's say previous, I have to zoom in, previous year question paper. (2024) solved paper. Okay, let's see this in website. There is nothing here. What? Oh, okay. So dynamic route, right? So I think, okay, we don't need dynamic route for now. I will come back to it later. Previous year paper 2024. Okay, yeah, ugly looking because I think H2 will do the job here, right? And we need some left alignment is fine. Okay, previous year question paper, computer science solved paper. Okay, that is fine. Paper, I don't need that. Okay, so that is that. So anyone can come and look at this, because I'm going to record a video as well, so this will also act as a reference. So now if I do this question and answer format, right, like it is on paper, so I will say section A. By the way, if you're not interested in this, feel free to watch something else, because it's a Sunday, so enjoy. I've been watching recently this, I don't know why I didn't find it earlier. YouTube's algorithm is not that good. John Oliver, I don't know if you guys know. Yeah, Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. Yeah, I've been watching and watching and watching and watching. Yeah, Blender Forever gave a nice idea. /2024. This is even better. Solved paper. So when I do 24, 23, it can be 23 and so on and so forth. That's nice. Build in public, right? Haha. So select, no, state true or false. While defining a function, just look at the questions, right? These are like good easy questions fairly, but a lot of students get stuck because they don't have the right materials to study. The function header. So while defining a function, the positional parameters in the function header must always, so can you answer this? Let's do a quiz thing, right? If you know Python, check if you can answer this. While defining a function, the positional parameters in the function header must always be written after the default parameters. True or false? So while defining a function, the positional parameters in function header, that is like the signature of the function, must always be written after the default parameters. The answer is false. Why? It's the opposite. So positional parameters must always come before the default parameters. Looks not that good. Probably because of indentation. Yep, now it is good. Cool. This will revise your Python, basics of Python. And SQL as well. So how? So 20 marks is just SQL. The select statement when combined with dash, how do I do a dash here? A complete dash. Any idea what's the keyboard thing to do that connected dash thing? I don't know. Somehow they have done it. Connected dash symbol. No, this is M dash. Connected underscore. Low line Unicode character. If I copy this. Oh no, this is the same thing. Maybe that's a ligature thing. I guess it will work as is. Okay. Let's hit save and see on website. How many? So let's put something. Clause returns. Hey Minte. So we are doing something very unusual. If you can go back and watch the first 4 minutes, you'll get the context. So the context is this LinkedIn post. Well, did I close it? Oh, I have opened resources far too many times. Split. Yeah, this is much better. So now we can view the this should be the other way around, but fine, works. So we are setting up a new side website called cswalebhaiya.com for I'll just recap for those who joined later quickly. Me profile. Where is the post? Yeah, this one. So for this, the book, resources and videos, I'm building a website for hosting all of it for the CBSE curriculum. High school stuff. Yeah. The select statement when combined with dash 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 clause records without repetition. Can you guess without the options? Records. I covered it in my SQL lecture as well. Records without, if I recall correctly, yeah, repetition. So this is a multiple choice question. So option A. Anyone? Distinct. So preferably I'll do this option B. Describe A. Describe, and this will confuse a lot. Unique. D is null. What? So yeah, they want it to be easy for. Okay, distinct, describe, unique, null. Cool. Third question. What will be the output of the following? This is tricky. This is tricky. What will be the output of the following? Yeah. Did you get my answer? I answered. Every day is holiday. No day is holiday for me. I work when I want. So usually when I'm not working, it's kind of boring. So I keep doing one thing or the other. What will be the output of the following? And when I need break, I take a long break. What will the output of the following statement? It's not a full program, but a statement. So it goes like this: print 16 times. So they just want to check this rule. See, 16 into 5 divided by 4 into 8 divided by 5 minus 8. Option A minus 3.33. Option B 6.0. So these all options can confuse student because only one of them is correct. Minus 13.33. And by the way, if you don't know, I was paid like when I was doing a part-time job, I was paid to create these questions, such questions for a course that I was working on Udemy. So it's still in the quizzes. It has quite a few questions that I created. So I liked it. But yeah, coming up with such questions. PEMDAS, yeah. Parentheses, explanations. And do you know, there is one exception to it. Like since this divide and multiplication, right, they are in the same level. So they go from left to right. But in case of exponentiation, right, if there are two exponentiation, it goes from right to left. I had mentioned it to them as well. So right now it will be 16 into 5 and then divided by 4, right? So it won't be like multiplication. So it's not exactly m comes after. So you are writing PEMDAS, right? But it is not that multiplication will take preference over division. Both are in the same level, right? So 16 into 5, 40. 40 divided by 4, 10.0 because it's a floor division, not an integer division. So for 10 into 2, wait, what am I doing? 16 into 5 is not 40. 80 divided by 4 is 20.0. 20.0 into 2, which is 40. 40 divided by 5 is 8 and 8 minus 8 is 0. So the correct answer is C, that is 0. Here we forgot to write the answer. Let's write the answer. This case it will be A. Distinct. Huh. Let's see if the formatting is correct. False. Distinct. 0.0 looks correct till now. Okay, this is an interesting. I like this question from random module. What is the, because it doesn't have one particular output, right? It can, depending on the random values, the output changes, but somehow you have to guess what are the possible ranges of output. What possible output from the given options is expected? Wait, I have a trick that might work, that might not work, but let's see. So I'll take a picture of this question paper and let's see if we can convert somehow this to text, because we don't have to type the extra stuff then. Okay, because on my phone it works. Let's airdrop this. Airdrop received. Where is it? Yep. And hopefully, no. Yeah, see, I'm able to select it, so I don't have to type. Yes, so much typing, right? Saved. So yeah, I will take a picture of this page as well. Laziness, right? You have to be lazy. Yep. And now I can just see how messy they have made the paper. But yeah, now I can directly copy this part, copy text, paste it here. Nice. Cool. Now it will save us a lot of time. Now we can't play Q&A. We still can. Okay, I have ticked the answers here, so you can't. Fine. We'll get to play it soon. But it is copying random stuff too that is written on the paper. So Chinese for some reason. Okay, can you guess the output of this? So I will have to wrap this in option A, yellow, hash, red, hash. B. Let's just see if the output is correct. Yeah, import random. Then they are creating a list. Okay, should be a list. See, not 100% accurate, but fine. For k in this range, 2, 0, -1. So I still have to check now. So it added a space here, which it shouldn't. And then there is a 2 for some reason. And again spaces. So just for some context, rand range gives a random number between integer 0 and k -1. So k is not included. So if this loop runs, right, it is running, so it starts at 2, stops before 0, right? So it has to stop before 0, that means 2 and 1. And it is going reverse, so 2 and 1. So the only possible values of k are 2 and 1, and that goes into this thing. So only possible values of r are 0 and 0, 1, right? So 0 and 0, 1, which means either it's going in reverse, right? So it will be so if you see all the other options, you will quickly answer this, because see the other answers, they all involve printing of green, which is not possible because it is 0, 1, 2, right? So R never becomes 2. So they can eliminate the other 3 options. So this was an elimination question for some reason. Yeah. Green hash. Then there is C. Green hash. Red hash. C. So this was a question. If they tried to solve it through, it would have taken time, and this is just a 1 marks question. Okay. So the answer is A, that is, let's write the answer as well. Yellow. So this will be when 0, 1. R is 1, which is completely possible, and then it goes in reverse. Okay. Goes in reverse. So possibly then it could come 0, so this becomes red. So yellow and red. Cool. Yellow and red. Yeah, good question. Still easy if they use some logic, but yeah, good question. 5th. So let's go here and get the other piece. Yeah. In SQL, the aggregate function which displays the cardinality of the table is. What is cardinality? So that is the thing first, right? Which will display the cardinality of the table is. Cardinality is the number of rows. And how do you count the number of rows? Easy, right? So the options are sum, right? Count star, AVG, sum star. What's the correct answer? So how do you count the number of rows in SQL? Weird. So I'm telling you why I did that, because it was, the markdown was treating this as an emphasis, this character, right? So I escaped it. But yeah, the correct answer is count star, right? Which is option number B, and probably should wrap this inside. Now we don't need the escape part. Nice. I like markdown. So count sum, count star. So the correct answer is SWER, answer bold, which will be B. Count star. Select count star from table this, that. Cool. Count star. 6th. So we can copy, right? Which protocol out of the following is used to send and receive emails over a computer network? Haha, easy one. This too. This is from a theory chapter. Option A, PPP. Option B, HTTP. HTTP is not for sending emails, that's for sure. That can be easily cut off. FTP. FTP is also not for emails, it's for file transfer protocol. SMTP, this is the one. So answer, simple mail transfer protocol. Which protocol is used to send messaging over mobile network? PPP, HTTP, FTP, SMTP. Cool. 7th question. Identify the invalid Python statement from the following. Invalid statement. Okay. A, B, C, D. D equal to this thing. Okay. Nope, this is not invalid. It is creating an empty dictionary. Cool. What's the next one? E equal to, okay, again it is creating an empty dictionary, not invalid. F equal to this. Again this is creating an empty list, so not a invalid Python statement. Now this one is suspicious. It's trying to create a dict, which means dictionary, by combining this to syntax. No doubt this is wrong. So the correct answer is D. Cool. 7th question is also done. We'll go faster. Let's add some buffer lines so it's 8th question. Consider the statements given below. This was moderate question, given it was just for 1 marks, right? So let's copy. It's messed up, so probably won't copy it properly. But I'll still copy whatever. See, copying. It's copying in another language. So it is MISSISSIPPI, Mississippi, and then they are printing this, which is slicing basically. Hash plus minus 5 2. There is no 1. Okay. So can you predict the output of this without running it in a computer? So it's slicing from 0 to 4, right? So it stops before 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So miss. So first part will be miss. And then they're concatenating a hash, which will be this. And this was the tricky part. Minus 5 to end. Like, so there is no end, which means it will start at minus 5 and go till the end. So there is an option that you might think that minus 5 will be this minus 1, minus 2, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. So this S, right? So people might think it will go in reverse, which means S, S, I, S, S. But the default step is 1, right? So it will go forward after cutting. So it will be SIPPI. So SIPPI. Cool. So let's write the options. Option A, option B, option C, option D. Option A is MISSISSIPPI. SSI. So not the correct answer because I got included, which it shouldn't. SIPI. Option B, Miss, correct. SIPI, correct. So option B is the correct answer. Cool. Miss hash IPPIS. So see, it doesn't go in reverse. The option is there to confuse you. Missy hash IPPIS. So yeah, the correct answer is B. Missy. No, Miss hash SIPI. A B C D. Question number 9. Identify the statement that will raise an error. Okay. Fairly easy question, this one too. How many multiple choice do you want to know? It's like 18 multiple choice questions. So not 18, like less than 18, but if I have to 1, 2, 3 probably, yeah, more than 15, but easily you can get good marks in this. And fun to solve too, right? Even if you are not appearing for the exam. Yeah, identify the statement that will cause an error. So first option is A times 3. So string multiplied by a number, which is possible. So this output will be A. Right. So we can copy this. So this is not a correct answer because it is a correct statement. So we have to find the statement that will cause an error. Option B, 5 into 3. Definitely not. You can multiply a number by a number. Option C. Number with a string. Now this will cause a error, right? Type error. Because it can't concatenate a string to a number. Then last option is string plus a string, which is concatenation. So totally possible. So the correct answer is C, which is print 15 plus 3. Cool. We are nearing 10 questions, and the 10th question is, okay, select the correct output of the following code. It's good we kept it simple, right? Simple markdown page, and we are getting the content out. Let's see if I can copy. It will copy some random stuff, but better to edit than type the complete thing. Okay, some string. It's not 21, it's 2. Okay, I would say this is also a moderate question, because if you see it initializes a string G20 presidency at 2023. Okay, this is in relation to India doing the G20 presidency. L equal to event dot split. So they are splitting the string at a space, which means this will and this will form a list, with this being the first element, this being the second element, like this full thing, right? And then they are printing the list. They haven't defined the start and stop, and they are going -2, which means it will start at the end and jump 2 steps towards the back, which means they will start at this piece and 2 steps, which mean they won't include this thing. Cool. So the output will be just this as a list. Let's see what all options do we have. A G20, incorrect answer, because it won't be a string, it will be a list. Option 2, second option is this, C, D, and the last option is also a string. So totally to confuse you, confuse us. The correct option is, I could well do this offline, but yeah, it's fun. Live stream, let people know what we are doing. But yeah, you can, like, sometimes you might pick up 1 or 2 tricks here or there, right? You never know, because there is this thing called curse of knowledge, right? So, like, if I know a lot of things, I might assume that you know them too, right? So that's why it is said, like, if you want to write technical blogs, etc., it's better if you write for your 6 months old self, that what you would have want to know back then, right? That's a good strategy to start writing. But yeah, enough gyan. So B is the correct answer. Yep, A, B, C, D. I can write explanations as well, but for now I will not do that. I will attach a video here, because in multiple choice question it doesn't make sense, but the questions that are now coming, right, they will need it. Which of the following, okay, this is a ambiguous question, even I don't think none of the following is the correct answer. Which, okay, we can copy it, right? The same strategy we are using. Yep. Which of the following options is the correct unit of measurement for network bandwidth? First option is KB, which is kilobyte. Second is bit. Third is hertz. So the student has ticked hertz. And D is kilometer. So kilometer is nonsense. It's not a measurement of network bandwidth, but maybe the cables, length of cables. These two are data units, right? KB and bit. So I looked in the internet and find out that traditionally network bandwidth is measured in bit per second. So bit is the closest to the correct answer. It's not exactly correct, because this is just per second. Hertz is just per second, so it should have been bit hertz or bits per second, right? So if you go for accuracy, I think none of them is correct, but if you go for almost correct answer, or I think which is the correct answer, is bit, because you can say that, okay, bandwidth is measured in bit, so that is fine. Okay, so enough discussion of that. Let's copy this. Optical character recognition, right? OCR. KB, bit, hertz, kilometer. KB, bit is just 0 1. KB is kilobyte. Hertz, D, kilometer. And answer is maybe if someone in the audience knows more about networking, they can comment on this one. 11. Observe the given Python code carefully. Haha, this question, right? This is related to scope in functions. So a equal to 20, then there is a function that sets b equal to 20 and a equal to a plus b. Then convert 10, so it is called, it calls this function and then print a. So basically a will still be 20 because it's the global a, and this when you do a here, it creates a local scope to this function, and then that is updating that a, not the global a. So the answer is 20, and the first option they have given is 10 because then 10 goes here, so they are saying that okay, 10 plus 20, so 30 option should be also there. Yeah, there is. Yeah. 10, 20, 30. Let's check for error as well. No, there is no error. No syntax error. So the answer is B. 20. State true or false. While state whether the statement is true or false. While handling exceptions in Python, name of the exception has to be compulsorily added with except clause. So it can copy everything. False. You can directly write except and not provide any instance of error class, like any error class. So the answer to this will be false. Which of the following is not so theoretical question again. In practical terms, we don't have to worry about these questions a lot. What is DDL? What is DML? If you know how to drop a table, then you know how to drop a table. But yeah, I will tell you a trick how to solve this one. So drop happens on the whole schema. Create also does like creates a whole table, right, or schema. Update updates the data. Alter also happens on schema. So these three are happening on schema, and this update is happening on actual data. So this is DDL means database definition language, right? Not a DDL means the odd one out, which is update. So the correct answer is, if anybody is still watching, of course, or else I'm talking to myself. C. Correct. Which of the following is not a DDL command in SQL? Drop, create, update, alter. Update. Nice. We are almost halfway through paper. Fill in the blanks. Haha. Fill up questions. Dash issue is still not solved. Oh, this works. So I have to escape every underscore. Yeah, this is much better. Dash is a set of rules that needs to be followed by communicating parties in order to have a successful and reliable data communication over a network. Answer. I won't bother by asking you this question. Protocol. Is on file handling. Consider the following Python statement. So we'll end the stream once this is live. So airdrop. Consider the following Python statement. F equal to open. Which of the following is an invalid statement in Python? Okay, invalid statement. So they are opening a file called content.txt and then asking this question. So A, f dot seek. So seek is to jump anywhere in the file given the position and what is it called? From what? Point of reference, right? So 0 means beginning. Then there is an option 1, 0, 1. Then there is 0, minus 1, D, 0, 2. But yeah, if you are watching still, I warned you earlier. It's just me working, right? So I can work on anything, not an agenda. But yeah, the answer is C, because only valid from what positions, right, are 0, 1 and 2. 0 means beginning, 1 means the current position where the cursor is, 2 means end of the file. So C is the correct answer here. Let's speed up. Yeah, this like questions 17 and 18 are assertion and reason based questions. Do whatever you want, okay. So I personally don't like this assertion and reason based questions. Does this work? No. I have to Assertion and reasoning based questions. Mark the choice as A, B, C, D. So let's see how it renders. 17 and 18 are assertion and reason based question. Mark the correct choices. So if, like, when the question comes, both are correct and R is the correct explanation for the assertion, then A, otherwise B, C, D. So let's write the 17th question now. Assertion and reason. Assertion. CSV file is a human readable text file where each line has a number. Each line has a number of fields. Okay, separated by comma or some other delimiter. True. It is true. Yeah. Reason. Write row method. Okay, this comes from the CSV module of Python standard library. CSV. Write a single row in a CSV file, which is also correct, but how does this explain this thing? So yeah, I'll go with B in this case. Both are true, but R is this one. Both are true, but R is not a correct explanation for A. So B. Answer second question. Ah, 18th question for that matter. So yeah, the assertion is the expression hello.sort in Python will give an error. Okay, messed up some formatting. Sort does not exist as the method of strings in Python, which is very correct. Because it's a list thing, right? To be sure. Yeah, star object has no attribute sort. And this, like, both are correct and the reason explains the assertion. So the answer will be A. Okay, section A is done. So there are 3 sections in this paper. So the second section starts now. How did we do that? Section A was H3 or H2? It was an H3. Okay, expand the following terms. Question number 19A. And this is the first part of the A option. So they have to expand XML, comma, PPP. Let's see how does it format. So expand the following terms, XML and PPP. Yep, now it is fine. Give, okay, we can copy again, right? Give one difference between circuit switching and packet switching. I asked them, like, whatever you see in this paper, right? The past 3 days before the paper, we have been studying till midnight, and almost I think 95% of this was covered even during the revision. Like, some questions are direct inference of what we had covered, but yeah, that gives me confidence in solving this as well. So give one difference between so we can make this a bit or it's considering this as code. What did we do wrong? This is better. So yeah, now the answer. Answer for the first part. XML stands for XML full form. I don't want to type it, so extensible markup language. And I will write how I would have written this. EX. Nice. And then they're asking for PPP, point-to-point protocol. Now markdown will reach its limits. See, I knew this. Give one difference between circuit switching and packet switching. So telephone cable, right? It is an example of circuit switching. So that will be circuit switching. Dedicated needs a dedicated path from the source to the destination before the transmission of data can begin, while packet switching, which is actually the one that is used for generally for this TCP stack, right? Modern networking. So they are while in packet switching, data is divided into packets and transmitted over the network without having a dedicated path, i.e. they just know the address of the next point to hop to. This is how I would define it, but yeah, there can be any definition. So these are just one example of definition. So there was an optional, so this was optional by the way, or part. So the student can choose to answer this or the other one. Come on. No. Okay. So there is some issue with markdown. I don't know. Okay, what's the next question? Define the term web hosting. Ha ha ha. As you wish. Name any two web browsers. How do you define web hosting now? Even though you know what it is, but how do you put it in words? Hosting of websites is web hosting. So I will define it in a way that I have seen in literature, like not the literature, but the literature of this subject. Placing hypertext documents. I haven't written it anywhere. That's fine. Placing hypertext documents on a web server. Process of placing hypertext documents on a web server. That is fine. I'll give marks for this. Name any two web browser. Two web browser. And no, we can't write Arc. Google. So let's not write Google Chrome and Firefox. Okay. Web hosting is the process of placing hypertext documents on a web server. Placing, okay, that's fine. Okay, we have to write Mozilla Firefox. If you are writing Google Chrome, then okay. This question is done. Oh, it's already 4:30. We have just 30 minutes more, less than 30 minutes. So question number 20. But I will get it going, right? We got it going. The website is live on internet. So I can now record the solution video, and this will give a head start for the book, right? It's like very overwhelming to start writing a book. At least now I have one thing to attach to the book, right? This will part of the book. But yeah, build. Let's take a photo. Now all the questions that are coming are like not multiple choice. They are questions of writing programs, writing SQL queries. So the questions will be smaller and the answers will be bigger now. Okay, the code below accepts 5 numbers and displays whether they are even or odd. Observe the following code carefully and rewrite it after removing all syntax and logical errors. Underline all the corrections made. Fine. Okay, fine. So let's write the incorrect program first. Yep, this is the program that is given. Even odd, and there is no space in between here. O is capital. Even odd for I in range 5, num equal to int input, enter a number. If num divided by 2 equal to 0, print even, else print odd. So let's copy this and correct and write it right. Voice not audible? What is happening today? Wait, is this doing something? Hello. Hello. Maybe OBS is doing something. I don't know, because I can see it clearly audible. Okay, bit better. So I have to keep this closer to my mouth. Wait a minute. So probably this thing is not working. This is not working. Okay, this is the problem. Now I'm going to. I'm so stupid. This is not connected. So see this, and I'm speaking on it like this. Now I feel like an idiot. Oh no. This was like new level of. Oh, okay. Yeah, even the red light. See the red light. It was not glowing then. Now it is glowing. It is better now. Okay. New height of embarrassment, right? New heights of absence of mind or whatever you want to call it. But meme this moment. You're talking into a mic and that is not connected. So this reminds me of something like I don't remember it. But yeah, this was the issue. All okay. Alberto was telling me this. I didn't check then. Okay, it's still not working. Wait. Properties. Now it should work. Mic testing, mic testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mic testing. Yep, it works now. Perfect. Okay. Next time, note to self, check mic before going live. It will be too loud now, so let me just decrease this a bit. That's what I was thinking, right? Every time I have the same configuration and today it is low. So I should have been sus then and there. Fine. Yeah, so let's fix this program now that we have fixed the mic. So def even odd. So they have forgotten this. What do you say? Colon. So that was one error. Second error is they have missed one parenthesis here. The other error is a logical one. So if you want to find out whether a number is an even or odd number, you have to check its remainder. So that will be done by the modulo operator and not the division operator. This is fine. This is fine. There as well. This is fine. Yeah. Now indentation issue fixed. Yeah. Now the program is corrected and somehow we have to. Hey Adria. Yeah, ये तुम्हारा ही पेपर है. So this is like the 20th question. So Atreya was one of the students who came in the class. Cool. Now you might have forgotten about your paper, right? School is over. Hooray. Enjoying holidays. But yeah, how in Markdown, how do I underline this thing? So yeah, did you notice I purchased, like, since you all called me this bhaiya, right? I purchased a domain called cswalebhaiya.com and now this site is hosted there. So now you can check all the solutions and more materials and the book that is coming. But yeah, I think strike, no, not strike, underline, which is U, I guess. U. No. Underline in Markdown. So I think this won't work in a code block. So we have to let go of the code block. I am assuming that. And then other stuff will start breaking. But let's see if underline works now. Yeah, now it works. See? So if we bigger underline, then we'll see. And we have to underline some more stuff that we corrected. Oh, now it again does not work. So U is like basically underline this portion. So it's a HTML tag. Oh, what did I click? I keep pressing a keyboard shortcut that I don't know of, but nope. So how would I solve this? I have a plan. Plan B. Let's copy this, paste it here, right? Correct the program. Correct now, right? And then underline command U, command U, command U, command U, command U, and that's it. And now what I will do is I will take a screenshot of this thing, attach it to my doc type, not private, optimize, that is fine. Okay, I should have renamed it before uploading. Let's get it back. Capture history, this, and then you can say attachments, my device, you paste it here, then we rename this to 20 corrected code. Now here we can say, last I checked, wait, not the right place. You could just type dash and it auto completed the image part. Yeah. Okay, now it doesn't. That's fine. Corrected code slash files slash so instead of fighting markdown, I just did this. Much better, right? Cool. And I can convert this into a relative URL, so cool. And I don't need this extra space, probably indent it here. Cool. So now we can go to 21. Took time, but we did it in the right way, right? So small things matter. Yep. The next question is a big one. Write a user-defined function in Python called this with the following rules. Okay, I shall do that. Show grades will be this. In Python named this which takes the dictionary as an argument. So it takes a dictionary. The dictionary S contains name as key value pairs. Okay, so name of the student and then English, math, science. I guess that is the thing that is happening. The function displays the corresponding grade obtained by the students according to the following grading rules. So this is the table that is drawn here. So we can draw this table in Markdown. So now let's turn this into a Markdown class. Live for teaching website development. Oh, so many emojis. Thanks. So I am planning to do a basic web development course soon on Frappe School. So moving towards more generic content and then doing a stair-step approach to Frappe framework. But let's see. Plan for this year. Inshallah. Yeah, where were we? Markdown table generator. Here we can type the table and it will give us the markdown for that table. So average of English, math, science, grade. Delete, come on, remove. I just want 2 columns. Greater than equal to 90, grade is A. Less than 90 but greater than equal to 60, B. Less than 60, C. This is the table. Copy to clipboard, paste in here, and now if we see the rendered HTML, nice. Okay, someone took the time to style the table as well, so that's good. Oh, so they have given some examples as well. For example, this for this dictionary, the output should be this. Time to stand and move for 1 minute. Anyways, I have 8 minutes, so. Consider the following dictionary. For example, consider the following dictionary: Amit, Nagma. I think it missed a bracket here. David, 88. It's not 80, 81. 43. Proper spaces. Oh, there are no spaces at all. Cool. So given this dictionary, the output should be Amit B, Nagma. So we have to write a program that produces the following: David A. Okay, this should be the output, right? Yeah, let's write the program. So the alignment shouldn't be broken, right? Hi Ragul, how are you? Welcome back. The mic works now. And it is also plugged in. Yeah, Alberto, are you still there? Wanted to show you something. If you are still there, let me know. I'll be back in a minute. Yep. 2 hats, right? What is the one? This one. Parapa. Cool. Ha! Now I can build with hat. Okay, let's write the answer. And then I can get the music here as well. Okay. So how do we solve this? Yep, we'll write a function called show grades. I don't know if this is actually a Mexican hat, or as they are called, I did some research, they are called uh, sombrero, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, I had it somewhere lying around and I suddenly remembered that where it was and got it. Show grades takes a dictionary S and then you have to process this dictionary sombrero. Yeah. Cool. So easy, right? So we have to find the average and then using some conditional logic display the grade. That's it. That's easy. So let's loop over the dictionary for c comma index in enumerate. I'm going to use the enumerate function here. So enumerate what? No. Sorry. Wrong answer. Key comma value in s dot items. So iterating over that and unpacking the tuple. Average equal to sum of values divided by length of values, correct? And if average is greater than 90, print the key, which is the name of the student, then a dash, then a elif otherwise, which means it will be less than 90, right? But still we want it to be greater than equal to 60, print k b else. We can do elif or else, both work. Print k dash c, because if you think about it, this is exhaustive. So if the number is greater than 90, it will go inside this block. If it is less than 90, it will come here and check. If it is greater than 60, which means between 60 and 90 will go here, and anything that is not greater than 90 and not greater than 60, which means it's less than 60, will come to else. So I think this is the correct answer for this question. For how many marks? 2 marks. Cool. So or, there is an or option. If the student didn't get this one, they can do a harder one. So this one is even harder. Or one more minute and we will be off. Yeah, but we did like a lot of progress, like few questions and I'll be done. I have a red one as well. Maybe I should try that. This is my brother's. This string. Which one is better? This is a smaller one. But yeah, time to go. Cool. So we did some good progress. We got the website running and I will share the website link. Oh, before that I should link the page to the home page. Yeah, I will do that, but till then I will share the link in the chat. Different thing today, right? But yeah, I will do more of some different things because, you know, entertainment. Cool then. See you later tomorrow 11 a.m. Yeah, with Suraj and Builder. Goodbye.